Hey guys, it's Celine. Thursday, 22nd of October. I have a teeny tiny dark deck interview for you guys that I thought was really entertaining. So I've got my cards right out front here. I've got a couple of different cards because the interview that I wanted to do was a dark deck interview for my Minchiate recreation that I made a while ago. And so here it is. How are you? A dark deck. I get the Sagittarius star sign, like so. What dis-ease can you help me with? Two of Pence. What's your recommendation for the dis-ease? Charity. And then the two cards that have to do with, a dark aspect that the deck brings out in terms of relationships. The Eight of Swords. In terms of career, the Eight of Wands. Now, I went over to a couple of other decks in order to, backtrack this whole situation. First of all, if I look at the Two of Pentacles, the Sagittarius card I don't have in any other decks, of course, which is why I think the Minchiate is entertaining, and fun and useful in a way, even though I haven't really figured out how to use it myself. The astrological association for the Two of Pent is Jupiter in Capricorn, which is now, and has been for quite a while, all 2020 in fact, and probably will be for the rest of the year at least, and maybe a bit more. If I look at the normal Temperance card, this one here, I get a Sagittarius sign for that, which I find rather interesting. Here is the Thoth version of the Temperance card. It says at the bottom, the Kunst, that's Dutch in this case for art. So the knowledge that is applied in order to create something new. And it also has the Sagittarius sign right there. And then the Eight of Swords has the assignation Jupiter in Gemini. The Eight of Wands has Mercury in Sagittarius again. So I have no real conclusion, I think, as to... The funny thing is, this deck, the Minchiate, has a really different kind of a vibe compared to... I found these images on an Italian kind of a playing card website that has all the cards that are downloadable. You can pick up the rules of the game. It's actually just a card game that they play in Italy apparently still, and these cards are all part of that game. And so of course there have been a couple of editions of the Minchiate as a tarot as well, and I don't think many people actually ever use this for divinatory or oracular kinds of purposes. It's striking to me that I have again this combo of the Eight of Swords and Eight of Wands coming out, because that's been happening a lot recently, not only for me but also for my husband. I thought the combination of the Two of Pentacles and the Caritas virtue right there was kind of neat, because the dis-ease then would be, I don't know, there's a male and a female in the coins, see? Hope you can make that out. What do you spend your money on? That's one aspect, one way of looking at this, I suppose. Certainly the Sagittarius sign in the people as that I have known that are Sagittarius sun sign, or that have a moon or a Mercury in that sign, I find quite recognizable as being rather carefree and kind of slightly detached from the world in a way, always very hopeful and positive, sometimes too much so, or in a way that is hard for other people to pick up on and work with and apply in their daily lives. And it depends really very much on the position that the Sagittarius is in relation to other people, what happens, you know. So interesting that I get the Sagittarius as a dark deck identifier, you know, as a yeah, there's more thinking that could be done, I think, about this. I could certainly argue for myself that there are sides to this kind of a lightheartedness that I have never had in my life before, or not in a way that was real anyway. So maybe that's what this is about. You know, it's a way of talking to me to get me to connect with this, because I'm invested in connecting with, in a way, darker interpretations of cards, of deeper meanings, you know, figuring out what's beneath the surface and that kind of thing. The association between the Sagittarius thing and the Temperance thing, however, I find really tricky. Maybe it is a seasonal aspect more than anything else, where the season of the Sagittarius is the one before Christmas. So end of November, early December, right? So it comes after Scorpio, after is that right? Yes, after Scorpio, and that's what we're in, I think, at this point, or beginning to go into very soon, I think, because it's the 22nd of October, so we should be changing sun signs also. So I hope this is entertaining in some way or form. I thought it was fun to get these cards, you know, for the Minchiate, because it's a very different time period. It's from a very different era, and to me, it's kind of cool to use alongside all the other decks. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.